The moment someone realizes they are the problem doesn't come with shame. It comes with silence. Not defensive silence, not guilt, but the kind where something inside stops arguing. It feels like a drop in internal noise, a sudden loss of certainty, a strange stillness where the usual explanations don't arrive. This happens when the mind can no longer externalize the tension. When the story of "it's them" stops working. This isn't weakness. It's the moment an old protection runs out of credibility. And once this moment happens, the hardest part isn't taking responsibility. It's realizing you can't unknow what you just saw. Because once the blame dissolves, there's no one left to protect you from yourself. From the outside, this moment is almost invisible. There's no apology, no confession, just a subtle withdrawal from the old story. And often from the people who still need that story to be true. There's a type of person who reaches this moment quietly, not after being confronted, but after noticing a pattern they can't unsee. They replay conversations differently, not to justify themselves, but to check something. They notice how often tension follows them, how familiar conflicts keep reappearing with different faces. What's unsettling isn't guilt, it's the absence of a clear villain. Without a villain, they don't know who they are in the story anymore. Their body feels heavier but calmer, like something has dropped, but nothing has replaced it yet. The old identity hasn't survived. The new one hasn't formed. For a long time, the mind maintains stability by assigning fault outward. That's not immaturity, it's regulation. Blame doesn't just create stability, it creates belonging. But when patterns repeat often enough, the explanation system collapses. The mind runs out of convincing external causes. And with that, it loses the permission to feel righteous. This creates a rare moment where perception turns inward, without force, without accusation. Not, "I'm bad," but "something I'm doing is participating." That distinction matters. Here's the paradox. This realization doesn't feel empowering at first. It feels destabilizing because for the first time, suffering no longer has a direction. Because blame, external or internal, creates structure, and this moment removes structure entirely. No enemy, no justification, no emotional high ground. You're no longer fighting, but you're not grounded yet either. You're also no longer innocent. This is why many people retreat from this moment. They rebuild the old story. They reassign fault. Not because it was wrong, but because it was familiar. This moment isn't growth, it's orientation. Nothing needs to be decided yet. Nothing needs to be fixed. But once someone reaches this point, the old explanations stop providing relief. Going back to the old story stops working, and whatever comes next starts from a very different place. And whatever comes next won't be built on innocence, but on awareness that doesn't look away.